Hello, Nosy Neighbors. Hello, 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 y'all. Come on in. Give me one quick second. I didn't realize I was out of time. Give me 1 second. Where is oh here? I did not realize I was out of time, y'all. Give me 1 second. And as y'all are coming in, please go ahead and like and share the live. Like and share, like and share, like and share. Share to the groups that you're in, share to your personal page, share the live all across the town. Happy Sunday. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Give me 1 second. Her. All right, I'm back, y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Listen, I did not know I was out of time. Girl, out of time, yeah. I'm out of time. Y'all get on up in here and like and share, like and share, like and share the live. Share the live to your groups that you're in. Share to the cooking group. Share to the blogger shade room. Share the live all across the town. Tag a friend. Bring them on in, baby. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. So I saw this. I believe it was in Carmen's. It was under Carmen's post. If you see the comment in the comment in the middle of the screen was under Carmen's post. So I saw this comment and I said, I think I want to talk about that. Now I'm gonna say it's just I find it funny how and this is why you have to do your content. You have to say what you're gonna say. You have to do what you want to do because you can't please everybody. Because I find it interesting that at one point everybody said that, oh, you're at Carmen's ass and you never tell the truth and you can't, like, you talk about everything but this and you talk about everything but that. Then when I carefully have a conversation about something that I wanted to talk about, now it's also a problem. So it's a problem either way. And so if I don't say anything, it's a problem. If I say everything, it's a problem. And if I barely say anything, it's still a problem. Okay. So let's get that clear. And I need everybody to come on in and like and share the live. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Tag a friend, bring them on in. And let me get some things together here on my side. And we're going to get started. I also want to let you all know, everybody that's coming in, we are going to be on YouTube. All right. Now I'm going to be very open about this conversation because I think that some of you all may be a little bit confused by a couple of things. And I guess maybe I can understand a little bit for some of you all. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. But either way it goes, I want to have this conversation about what this lady said, Stephanie Coleman. Um, and just have the conversation about it. So y'all come on in. Y'all come on in and like and share the live. Let me go ahead and do some tags. We're on YouTube now. Okay. Let me send that on out. All right, so let me do some tags myself. Shouldn't be no more than 5 minutes. We're going to get it started. I want to say hello, one, hello, all. Happy Sunday to everybody. Diana Caleb was the first person in the building. Hey, Diana, how are you? Foz Cassandra. Pinky is in the house. Hello, my love. How are you? Patricia Sampson. Arlene is in the house. How are you, my love? Janelle, Lioness Hart. Hello, my love. Taisha. Deidre Simmons Freshly. Hello, my love. How are you? Patricia Sampson. How are you, my love? Rika is in the building. Hey, Rika. Darlene Crow. Laverne Cook. Hello, my love. Lynn Washington. Miss Renee is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Patricia Sampson. Let me see. Those names. Hey, why are you here? Boop. How are you, my love? Janelle Edwards. Darnell Chat. Beautiful. She's saying hello to everybody. Hello, my love. How are you? So hello, one, hello, all. Hello, Penny. How are ya? Antoinette is in the building. Cassandra, I think I said already. Sharon Phelps, hello, my love. Shawnette is in the building. Hey, Shawnette, how are you, my love? Not sure where you are, but thank you for joining us. Hello, one, hello, all. Happy Sunday. Virginia, hello, my loves. Miss Billy. Miss Billy is in the building. Happy Sunday, Miss Billy. Roz Dixon. Roz, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Roz Dixon, how are you, my love? Thank you for coming on through. India Fox. Hello, hello, hello. Lena Hawthorne, Teresa J. Hello. Queen is in the building. It's the Queen. Let me see. Vanika Broom. Hello. So hello, one, hello, all. Y'all know I cannot get to everybody. But I want to say hello, one, hello, all. Y'all come on through. Y'all make sure y'all liking and sharing the live. If you're on Facebook, you need to head over to YouTube. All right. Everybody head over to YouTube. I'm going to put the link in the chat. All right. Kim is in the building. Hey, Kimmy, love. Kimmy, I hope that you've been doing well. We know you went through a lot recently, my love. I hope things are at least trying to get a little better for you. So thank you for coming through, my love. I appreciate you. Let me see something here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Anthony is in the building. What's up, Anthony? Ooh, shit. I see something. First of all, what the hell? Laconda's in the building with the big super chat. Baby, let's get this Sunday started off right. Baby, it's been a while since I seen a red. It's been a while since I seen a red. Thank you so much, Laconis. I appreciate you, my love. I appreciate your perspective. I appreciate you for being a smart lady and just honest. I appreciate all of that. I really, really, really do. So thank you so much, Laconis, baby. Laconis, baby. Y'all know I love to see something. I can't. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. It's been a while since I seen the red. Thank you so much, Boo. Y'all come on in and like and share the live. Let me go ahead and do some tags. And then as I do the tags, I'm going to go ahead and cut Facebook off, and we're going to be on YouTube. So y'all make sure you are over on YouTube, because that's where we're going to be, and you don't want to miss nothing. By the way, it is 6:59 Eastern Standard Time. It's the 28th of June. We're live right now. This is not the replay. All right, so head on over. Head on over. Head on over. Let me share the live in a couple places, and then we can get started. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that look. Why they look like that? I don't know how they look. Okay, let me just do it this way from Facebook. I'll just do it. I don't know. Can I do it like this? Group. Facebook do too much. All right, let me see if I can do it like that. As everybody's coming on in, please like and share. Put a number 77 in the chat if you have shared the live. If you shared the live, put a number 77 in the chat. I really, really, really do appreciate it, my loves. 77 in the chat. Wait, that did not work. Did it work? I don't see it. Oh no. It's not. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? For some reason, Facebook is tripping. In the groups. Let me just share this live. Wait, where the freak? Okay. Hey, Kathy Love. Hi, my love. Come on over to YouTube. That's where we're gonna be. I'm trying to get this shared in a group. Um, but it's acting weird. All right, let me see if I can do it this way. Having a little technical difficulty. Put a number 77 in the chat if you have shared the live. 77, 77, 77. Baby, thank you again, LaCondas. Baby, LaCondas is starting this thing off. Y'all know I love to hear something. You know I love to see something. So if you can support the chat, please do. I appreciate you so very much. I want to also I was gonna come on yesterday, y'all. But when I tell you, I don't even know. I was definitely taken aback by some news that I received. Did I share everywhere? Hold on one second. Let me make sure I shared everywhere before I get this talking. Because I want to get the shares in and then I want to hold on, let me get another share here. Let me grab it. Neighbors. All right, so post. Facebook is acting weird, so let me do it a different way. Got almost 200 people in the building. I need everybody to like and share the live, like and share the live, like and share the live. Share it to the groups that you're in, share it to the blog, the shade room, share it all across the town. I appreciate you so very much. Um, Neighbors, let's go. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, so I think I did it. Wait, why am I hearing feedback? Let's see. I need to, that's already muted. Why am I hearing more feedback? I'm about to scream. Okay, maybe that was it. All right, let me do one more thing because this is aggravating and irritating. I was over here. Gonna refresh here. All right. All right, so if anybody's over, which I don't see nobody over there, if anybody is over, I have a new page, which is Culture Over Chaos, and I need everybody to follow that page. Let me actually see if I can get y'all the link real quick. I need everybody to also follow this page. This is a new Facebook page that I have, Culture Over Chaos. And I need everybody to follow that page. Follow on Facebook. Y'all let me know if y'all can see that link. I just posted it in the chat. I know sometimes those links don't work. All right. So anyway, we are about to get started. I've done all of the shares and everything I'm going to do. I'm going to cut Facebook off in just a second, and let's get into the conversation. All right, because I'm definitely ready to get into it. Let me know if y'all can see that link to follow that Facebook page. Can y'all see it? Okay, thank you, Kels. She said, yes, it works. Okay, y'all follow that Facebook page, Culture Over Chaos. I appreciate y'all so very much. Follow that Facebook page. Follow on Facebook. Okay, thank you. Thank y'all see it. Okay, good. Make sure y'all follow that and let's get into it. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right, so I'm about to go ahead and cut Facebook off. Y'all make sure y'all are heading over to YouTube. We are on YouTube. Y'all already should know the page by now. Stop playing. Stop playing. You play too much. That's what's wrong with you. All right, I'm about to drop Facebook off. We need everybody from Facebook to head on over because we're going to get into the conversation now. Also, it's 7:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 20th of June. This is live right now. We're not in no replay right now. We're live. We need you to head on over. All right. Wow. All right, so let's get into this conversation. Okay, so Lord Jesus, I need to mute this thing. I'm gonna get so sick of these notifications. So again, I say this. So if anybody was following me from the beginning, you would know a couple things. What is that? Oh, that's a body. That's what that is, a body. If you were following me from the beginning, you would know a couple things, right? You would know that when I first started, I did not start my page off on Carmen. I've explained this before. I started my page off talking about Latrice Allen and her son, who said she SA'd him. And then I did, go from there, and I did see that Carmen. I think it was around the time where Carmen and Latrice got into it, and it kind of like it. That's even though I'm pretty sure I knew about Carmen then, but it kind of coincided with each other, or they intermingled, and so Carmen and Latrice were added. And so, then I began to talk about that conversation when they were arguing about whatever the friendship had spoiled some or whatever. And then, as opposed to doing those cartoons, which were just exhausting, because see, I wasn't doing the cartoons that the girl was doing. I was actually rigging the cartoon, which is actually like saying that you're moving the arm, you're programming it to move the arm and the leg, you're programming it to move that, you're programming it to the mouth to move to sync with it's a lot of work. And so then I just started giving commentary, doing lives, and I transitioned from that. And that's when I kind of got more into Carmen. Now, when I did that, I was talking about how I saw things, period. Whether it was something I thought Carmen was doing right, or something I thought Karina was doing right, or what I thought something they was doing wrong, or the whole thing, right? And just giving my commentary on that. Thank you, Penny. You know I love to hear something. If you can support the channel, please do. I am still a smaller channel, so I appreciate the support when you all can. If you can't do it, don't. But everybody ain't broke. So if you can support, please do. And thank you again, Lacondas, for the big super chat. So okay, cool. So then as I got to know Carmen and Tay, I just naturally who I am as a person, I started saying whatever I wanted to say to them directly, which is nothing that I brought online. Okay, so fast forward from there because I just wanted to go back a little bit because I'm going to this person's things. Darnell plays both sides of the fence. No, I want to be very clear. Well, first of all, Stephanie Coleman, you have your opinion of what you think that I do, and I just wanted to give a little clarity for you and whoever else may feel that way. I always have a fair opinion and observation about what's going on. And again, I've said many times, just because I don't say something that is on this side of things doesn't mean or publicly, I should say. And some people say, "Oh, you have to say it publicly. You should say it publicly." Everybody operates differently. Everybody runs themselves differently. Everybody have different whatever, right? And so, there's plenty of stuff that happens behind the scenes that you all don't know about, that you all don't hear. All right. Now, some of you all are able to read between the lines between different things because you're smart, and some maybe not so much. All right. Um, but I will say this. My conversation that I have, especially recently, is my conversation and this and what I'm doing is I'm trying to express myself about something that bothered me and also not trying to say too much at the same time. Now, if you want to say that's playing both sides of the fence, you can go ahead and do what you would like. All right. You can go ahead and do what you would like, and you go ahead and say what you would like. However, my conversation was based on a live that Carmen did out of her own mouth. Not not a private conversation that I came to the internet with. The live or the lives that I did was a conversation was based off of a live that Carmen said out of her own mouth live about not introducing friends to her to the wife and looking for new mods and this, that, or the third. So I haven't disclosed any personal, private, confidential confirmation information as some people have not done that. So if you here's the thing, if you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. Oh, you never will. Because here's the thing, even if you don't hear me say nothing, it doesn't mean that I have not said anything. I tell y'all this all the time. And I'm going to open up the StreamYard to call in number if you want. I say this all the time. You have no idea the conversations that happen behind the scenes. I am just of that person to keep them behind the scenes. And again, the lives that I just recently did were based on the lives that Carmen did publicly. No private information. So you can say what you want because I know some of y'all brains are a little fecal, underdeveloped. Some other adjectives I could use, but I guess I'll stop now. Oh, India Fox says, "Oh, wait on the BET Awards to come on." So listen. So India Fox, there's this person that's streaming the BET Awards now. I am afraid. Let me tell you something. BET is gonna clip their wings. Hold on. Let me see if they still on. Even no, let me see if they're still on. BET is gonna clip their wings for sure. Okay, so they're still on doing the red carpet. Wait, are they still on? Oh yeah, I think they're still. Wait, are they? Okay, I think they're still on doing the red carpet. I'm afraid I was like I could kind of segue I could kind of segue this into the BET Awards, but I'm scary. Hold on, somebody said the cash out. Wait, is the volume not turned up? Wait, the volume is turned up. Why I didn't hear it? I heard a beep. See, it's these problems that I go through, and I don't know why I go through them. I heard buzz, but I didn't hear. I heard something. Thank you so much, Miss Billy, for the big shout. She said you definitely do not play both sides. Thank you, Miss Billy. I appreciate that. Ooh, shit. Wait a minute. I hope I hear this noise. Why is it just buzzing? That's gonna piss. Oh, there it goes. That's gonna piss me off. Ooh, cash out. I heard something. S said the big cash out. She said yes, baby, because I'm not broke. Yo, some people are not broke. I don't know what. You know what? I actually find it a little disappointing amongst, because it's black people who I see saying that. I find it a little disappointing that those who are broke think that this condition amongst all black people. I actually find that quite disappointing. And also, I never say the amount of my cash out. You all can assume anything you can consume. It's like $50, $100. You can assume it's $20. You don't know. You don't know. And I don't say for a reason. I do sometimes differentiate cash out from big cash out from huge or whatever, like Laconda's. I'm like the huge, humongous super chat when it gets into like, a different area. But for the most part, I never kind of differentiate the cash. So you don't know. That's one. Two, everybody ain't broke. And just because you're broke, stop thinking everybody is broke. That is not the case, clearly. I heard something. Big cash out. Deidre Simmons Freshly, thank you so much, my love. Thank you for always supporting the channel. I appreciate you so much. I think that y'all should stop doing that. I think you should stop assuming everybody is broke like you're broke. And you should stop thinking that the elderly has a plan for their retirement and that they're giving me all their money. Who said that? What Portia Williams said? Who said that? Who said that? Who told y'all these things? The hell? Do y'all know literally, especially like people who work for the military? Do y'all know how much checks they get? How many checks they get? They get a lot of checks. That's why. They get a lot of checks. There are people who have been responsible their whole lives. And just because you're not responsible and you didn't do what you needed to do and you retired with $2, these last $2, I'm not gonna lose. Everybody is not like that. Why do y'all think that? It's really kind of telling and it's a little bit disappointing. I heard something. Vicky P says, big broke, but sharing my brokenness. Miss Vicky, I don't believe for 1 second. But listen, if you are, we need to talk about it. Okay? We need to talk about it. Hey, and let them, baby, they say they're gonna let y'all ass see it across the screen today too. Kels with the big super sticker. Thank you so much, my love. We done got 2 super stickers, baby. We ain't even got a super sticker challenge. Let me show you. Because, baby, sometimes they say they want you to see across the screen. And I believe Kel sent the cash out and the super chat. Thank you, Laconis, and thank you, Kels. Thank y'all so very much. I appreciate y'all, my loves. Thank you for the super chats. But I want to be very clear. I say this all the time. I could have made so much more money not being friends with Carmen. And the reason of that is because I saw how much money I was making in the beginning when I was neutral. And maybe as the person say playing both sides. I've seen the money that I can make playing both sides. That's more money than I can make now. Miss Vicky said, I'm rich at heart. Thank you for the cash up, my love. I appreciate you. And so I've seen it, and I've been realizing, and I had to make a decision when I first had to choose a side to go on. But I just find it funny how many people have said, "Oh, Darnell, you're biased. You're biased. You only choose one side. Why don't you say this? Why don't you say this? Why don't you talk about this?" And then hear this lady saying, "I play both sides." So you cannot please everybody. You cannot. And that's the thing on social media. You cannot please everybody, right? Because again, you tell me something that I said within the last couple of hours that was a secret, or that's something that Carmen didn't say, or that we didn't talk about. And again, that lady came on the live, and I saw the live. I said she did. I am happy that I was able to be her subject, and she got some of the most views that she has on her page, because she's boring and uninteresting. She's probably watching right now. Hey, girl. Hey. So it's funny to me when like I tell people all this time, you all show your face, but you're still not interesting. You show your face, but you're boring. You show your face, but you still can't get nobody on your line. Honey, cooking by the grill. Cooking by the grill. This is for you, girl. Cooking by the grill. Okay. Cooking right beside the grill. This is for you. I chose not to respond because it's nothing to respond to. Nothing. Like I said, you are a clout chaser. You jump from here to there to there to there. Let me put the season in your neck. And you did come to me and say, "Oh, can you let Carmen? She could put the season in my name." You did do that, heifer. Heifer, you did do that. You did, and you did come through me several times before you had Carmen's number to try to get to her through me. You did do that. Okay. So when you come and say, and I'm talking about cooking by the grill, y'all know who I'm talking about. Don't put nobody name in my chat. And if anybody come live, I don't need to know fuck about it. I don't need to. If your daddy is live, don't put it in the chat. Don't need to know nothing about it. But what I was saying was, you did come to me and say, "Can Carmen? Oh, I want to let you know and let Carmen know she could put the seasonings in my name." Heifer, you did do that, and you wasn't joking, and it wasn't. You know why you said, "Oh, me and Carmen's talking about," and we laughed. You know why she laughed? Cause she be there. The craziness, the mitigated gall, the imagination you must have to even think that Carmen would put the seasonings in your name and she don't know you. Now you said she don't know any of us, but that's not true. She definitely didn't know you, and she still don't know you. But I'm gonna make sure she does. I'm gonna make sure she does. See, you are a clout chaser. You've been all the way when you couldn't get the Carmen, you couldn't get up her ass. You over there still trying to get up Darius' ass. You've been over 3 gentlemen and a lady. Oh my God, I think I got her channel right this time. Ass. Everybody ass you can get up. You're trying to. You're a fucking colostomy bag. You're a fucking colostomy bag. Did I say it right? Did I say it right? Is that what it is? You're a colostomy bag. That's what you are. Then you get on that live trying to read me. Girl, you can't read me. You don't want to go back and forth with me. You don't want me to come back and forth with you. I let you have that. I let you have that. You didn't eat it, but I let you have it. Is it a colostomy bag full of shit? Is that what it is? Y'all let me know if that's what it is now. I be asking y'all questions, never do answer. Not the ass getter upper. Girl, you're a human colostomy bag. That's what you are. That's what you are now. Trying to get up everybody's ass to get a piece of clout, to get that grill smoking. Never did see it smoking. From park to park, shelter to shelter, city to city, to and fro. Never did see it grow. From white man to black, Hispanic and Jew. Never did see anything you grew. From city to city, to and fro. Never did see your page grow. Girl, get off my line. Get out of here. What? Who? Tony wish he can smoke a grill. You might. I mean, I think you probably can cook. I don't know. I have never tasted it, but it looks, it looks presentable. So I'm not gonna, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't resonate. It doesn't go far. It's a short reach. It's kind of like you got a pterodactyl arm. It's not a far reach that you have on your own. That's why you're trying to get up everybody's ass. Okay. And I see that even you doing the live about me, small content creator. Some people say maybe I'm not. You got more views than you normally get. Congratulations. Congratulations, my love. I'm happy to see it. Maybe you can sell one more turkey wing next weekend. Fuck you mean. Anyway, I'm done with that. But yeah, I just wanted to say, there are, if when you talk about both sides, there are a lot of opinions, a lot of advice, a lot of things that I have said that y'all just have no idea. How many times have I said that? When y'all, not y'all, but them, when they have said, oh, like her, they don't tell her this and they don't tell her that. How many times have I said, y'all don't know what the fuck we told her? And I just leave it as that. Do you know how many cursing out battles and to and fro's and back and forths we've had? It's just like, just because y'all don't know about it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So it's no it's no two sides. The sides were already there. You just don't see them. The hell are you talking about? Shit. The side is right. Let me break it down. The side that I play is right. So whether that she's wrong or whether that she's right, the side that I play is right. So maybe that does appear. Well, it doesn't appear to you because you don't see it. You had the little bit of communication that I gave you with the last couple of lives, and that's it. And that's off of the live she gave. Still not no private information that was said and told. But the side that I play is right. So she could be on either one of those sides. I can as well, and we all can. You don't get to see it. And that's what you're mad about. Okay? You don't get to see it. Let me open up. I'm going to open up the StreamYard. And I guess after a while, I will open up the call-in number if anybody needs it. As y'all are clicking on the StreamYard, I want this is what I want y'all opinion on. And like I said, please support the channel if you can. We are quite a bit away from our Cash App goal for tonight. So if you can support the channel, please do. The Cash App is on the screen. I love to hear something. Oh, you know what? I need to factor in the super chats though. Let me see. Factor in the super chat. Ooh, wait a minute now, because somebody just did another one. I heard something. Number 189 is in the building, always with the big cash. Yeah, she says, I love you. I love you back, my love. Thank you for always supporting the channel. Love you, love you, love you back. There is the StreamYard. Let me go get me some ice. Ha 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 ha. Insider. Well, kind of outside at this point. Let me go give me some ice one quick second. Y'all join the StreamYard. I'll bring y'all on in a second. What I really want your perspective on is, within the last couple of lives, do you all think I did something wrong or said something wrong? I'm really open for that communication. I promise you. Listen, if you want to say something to me and you feel like I may go off on you, but you're being fair, what I would suggest is so I can just know that you're not being a hater, because this is sometimes the issue. It's not that I can't accept a communication that is not necessarily in alignment with what I think. It's when I think you're a hater and you're coming on, you're trying to be funny, you're trying to be smart. So I think if you have a different opinion than mine, I think you maybe should introduce yourself a bit, like, I'm not a hater or whatever. And you don't have to, but to me, not to be on defense mode, I think that would be a better solution for you. So just a suggestion. But anyway, the StreamYard is in there. Hold on one second. Let me give me some ice. Give me one quick second. And I have to use the bathroom too. Hold on one second. Okay. Thank you for the brief intermission. Thank you for the brief intermission. I appreciate you. So listen, the StreamYard is in the chat. I guess if you all need the calling number, let me go ahead and put that in here as well, because I know some of y'all struggle with the StreamYard. Y'all should know the calling number by now. The StreamYard and the calling number is in the chat. All right. So if you want to call in, the StreamYard is. If you want to come on, the StreamYard is there. Wait, no sound. Oh, she's behind in the live. I know y'all got sound right now. All right. Put a number 77 in the chat if you have sound. I think she didn't know I said hold on. 77 in the chat if you're in the real time and you got sound. Because I'm pretty sure you should have sound. Okay, thank you, boo. Appreciate you. Appreciate ya. So the StreamYard is there. The calling number is there. Hey, Antoinette Love.
Hey.
You off?
Yeah, I'm at home now.
You at home already?
Yeah, that damn Uber driver was driving too fast.
Girl, I was like, wait, it's just 34 minutes after. Baby, you must not be far from the place.
It takes 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. Did you show them people them? Did you show them what they needed to see?
Yeah, I showed it to him.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so as for that, oh hey Tawanda, hey my love, hey Cassandra, hey everybody. So I don't know what all you heard, Antoinette, because you was at work or whatever. So I don't know what all you heard.
Yeah, I heard a little bit. I heard a little bit of it when people was you had went through your history. Chanel.
Who's that? The doggy?
Yeah, this man walking by and she run out barking at him.
I think that's what they supposed to do.
Come here, Chanel.
You said, oh, you didn't hear me say hold on. Yeah, I said hold on. I had to use the
Come on,
restroom
come on, Chanel.
and I had to get some ice too. So what I said, Antoinette, is that okay, you can see on the screen the lady said I play both sides of the fence.
Mm.
And what I was just kind of explaining is that I always have an opinion. So when I come to the conclusion, because I worked through the conversation as I was having it, the side
Yeah,
of the fence that I play on is the right side. So somebody can do something right and somebody could do something wrong.
yep,
I don't Here's the thing. And so you all just don't get to experience those conversations. But I've always said that. I've always kind of said, like, y'all don't know what I tell Carmen behind the
you went.
scenes, or y'all don't know what conversation we have, and vice versa. You don't know what she tells me behind the scenes or whoever else. I've always said that. So it's no two sides of the fence. It's just that y'all don't get to hear some of the opposite side sometimes. And what I also
Be nosy.
said is what you say.
I said they just want to be nosy.
Ju-
Everything don't go on the internet.
Everything don't go on the internet, and I do believe that. And what I also said that what may be a little bit confusing for her is because Carmen had did those lives, and I responded to some of the lives that she did publicly
Mm-hmm.
about don't share your friends with your wife and looking for new this and all of that. And so maybe that was confusing for her. But see, I said, some of the I don't maybe want to separate it from smart. Some people understand and some people don't. But anyway, so that's what I was going to say. So do you have any opinion, and if you feel like I play both sides, whatever, but do you have any opinion or insight on that you want to share?
No, it's just that people are messy and they trying to see y'all break up. That's all the
Mm,
internet people waiting on to see y'all break up. And if they looked at it, you was on Chef Carmen Live the other day,
I
commenting and
was.
stuff.
And today.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why all they want to do is try to break y'all up.
And I will say this as well. Just like that lady said, well, why are you doing this live? Why are you doing this live? I said, bitch. Carmen, I talked to Carmen. She knew I was going to do this live.
That's
So,
right.
here's the thing, too. Y'all do not know everything. You don't. I talked to Carmen about the live because I like to try to get in front of any confusion.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, I may not tell you exactly what I said, but I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say this. And she said, I'm fine with that. And she was like, if I have time, I'll even come on.
Yeah.
So you all do not know.
No.
And see, here's the thing. You just don't know. You just assume stuff and you have no idea. I would not have never told you that I had a conversation with Carmen before that live until she said, well, why are you on here doing this live against Carmen? Da, 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 da.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, bitch, I'm finna do, I'm finna say, I'm finna do it in your face. Put whatever in that front of that. Now I want to do it right in your face. Cause you never would have thought that, would you?
Mm-hmm.
But somebody tried to go on her live. She said me and Darnell are good. Because
Mm.
there's been no, although it's not nothing is perfect.
Yeah.
And as I said, when she said those things, I felt some type of way about them. But we have talked about that, and I did share them publicly how I felt because she did it publicly, right?
Yep.
And it stopped there. It's been no, well, girl, guess what she did last Tuesday, girl, last Wednesday. You know what happened last Wednesday, girl? Y'all don't believe it. Do you think I can't shut the internet down? And somebody said, oh, he keeps saying he could shut the internet down. And another thing somebody said about receipts, when I was talking about receipts that day that person is talking about, I wasn't even talking about Carmen with receipts. I was talking about other receipts. But I would hope everybody would know that it's not me. It's not who I am, and I don't never want to be that way. I don't know what else to tell you all about somebody's secrets. I didn't do that. The other lady did.
Hmm.
Hello. And she tried to get me to do it.
But it fell on her ass. I finally listened to a little bit of her little thing. She say reason why she turned on Carmen because Carmen turned on her.
No, that's not what
I'm
happened.
like, that's not right. I
That's
don't remember that.
okay. So remember what happened. Remember what happened is she decided she was gonna do that whole thing against Tay.
Yeah.
Is
And
what
that's
happened.
when Chef got on there because Chef didn't say nothing until you got on there and rant about her wife.
Well, I guess technically, if she want to say like she didn't say that stuff against Carmen, she said it against Tay.
So
I
Carmen
guess,
didn't supposed to say nothing.
and Carmen wasn't supposed to say nothing, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
And
That's what
isn't
it
it
is.
funny that
Mm.
she kind of says the same thing, but I tell you, she's one big kerfuffle of a circle of like nonsense. Oh, you're supposed to say all this, and I'm not supposed to say anything.
Yeah.
Well, was Carmen not supposed to say anything? You online dragging her wife, calling her names
Oh,
and stuff?
another thing she said that she could take Chef to court too, and she would have got 20 million instead of 2 million.
Girl,
Yeah, I had to get off her live. I mean, this is making me shut it down.
girl, you know
Um,
what? She's a big dreamer. My
yeah,
my
yeah,
cousin who passed, she said, "Oh, you got big dreams."
yeah. Time my Chef don't take
When she
accountability
said
when she
that,
get on her live.
she said, you're telling me she said she could have or
She
could
said she
take.
glad Chef got the 2.3 million from
Mm,
Karina, but she say it's a whole lot of stuff I could have did and I would have got 20 million.
child, in her
But that's
wildest
not
dreams.
me. I don't go to court. I don't do court. I
She
said
don't
you
do
the main
court, but
one
then
who.
she goes to the police station every
Yeah,
two
I was to say
days.
you the main one who went to the police station on Darnell. I'm just saying.
Baby. Oh, well, that's different. Let me tell you how they go. Well, that's different. You don't expect I'm supposed to. Let me get my voice high pitch. You don't expect I'm supposed to spread my family, my family, my family, my family, my daughter, my great biscuit, my family. You mean it's my family? But you know my family, girl. Let me get my voice up high. The so I can imitate the thug. The
You gonna go buy you a wig like her and
Oh, baby, if I was to do a skit,
come
oh,
on.
I got the chin for it. I got the
She
chin.
said,
I got the titties. Oh,
"Oh
I ain't missing much. I need to be a couple shades lighter. Let me go give you some makeup. I got the
Lord,
titties. I'm gonna put them. I'm put them up. I'm gonna sit on high as they ever been. I got
baby."
the chin. Oh, let me do a skit.
I had to get off of her lie. I mean, off of her thing. I said, this don't make no sense. And you sitting there telling me they lie and you don't lie. Girl, every
That's
word come out
different.
your damn
You
mouth is
gonna
a lie.
expect that? You gonna expect that to be the same thing? He threatened my daughter, my daughter. You don't expect me to protect my family, my biscuit, my
Yeah,
swimming pool, my
evidently you
garden.
couldn't.
Hey, my garden, my garden. You to get my voice high. Oh, high pitched voice says thug. 1 minute is a thug from New York. You know what? My microphone may have been going out when I did that because it don't like certain noises. So I don't even know if y'all heard that right. Was it going out or did y'all hear it? I have no idea.
Well, I heard my biscuit, my
You don't think it might not be threaten my daughter? Ain't nobody threaten your fucking daughter. And
oh
to this day, I went back and listened to that live. What I said was, I said I would be wrong
Lord. Yep,
if I did this. But you down to the police station lying like you do and
yep.
said, oh, you just lying ass bitch.
Just
That's
went
all.
down there for show, and that's it.
Show and tell.
Hey,
But something wrong with it, and that's why something wrong with it.
yep.
That's why we got here, because something wrong with it. Let me see. I was trying to combine the two. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know what we are away from my cash out go no more, because Laconis done fucked me up with the big super sticker, and then the other super sticker that came through. I appreciate y'all so very much. So I'll just say this: support the channel if you can. If you can't, we do understand. I don't know why my uncle keep calling me. You know what? Let me answer. I'm gonna answer. Moss.
Girl, wait, you working?
I am, but you keep calling anyway, don't it? And the people can hear you. They can hear you since you won't keep calling. Tell them, don't talk to me later now. Tell them hello.
Hello?
See, no, don't get off the phone now. Hell, fuck no. Since you want to keep, huh? No, you ain't got to pee. No, nigga, you ain't got to pee. Since you want to keep calling. Don't talk to me later now. You keep calling. No, you ain't got to go. I ain't been answering, and you steady calling. You steady. Now he done damn hung up. Damn calling my damn phone over and over
I
again. You
put
see,
him
I
on
don't
my
damn
damn
answer.
spotlight.
Put you on this shit. He hung up real fucking quick. He knew he was on this bitch.
Oh, Lord. How is Uncle Glenn doing?
He all right. He all right. He all right. He all right. Hung up real quick. Didn't somebody gotta go, gotta pee, gotta do everything. But you still fucking calling me every fucking 10 minutes. If I don't answer, you call right back. I know what to do for him next time. Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, what we put up? We don't put up the stream y'all for y'all. We ain't gonna put up one more time because we ain't begging you to come on this bitch. One thing about it, Antoinette gonna come on regardless and have a ball. That is the StreamYard. We prefer y'all to come on the StreamYard. That way we can all. Oh, but I'm gonna put both of them in there. So there are the two options: the StreamYard or the calling number. Even with the calling number, you can block your number. You do that 7 and then dial in the number for those in the bike. Y'all remember all of the codes from the house phones?
6 star 6 7 star 6 9.
What star 6 9 do?
Star 6 9. Oh, what did star 6 9 do?
Let me
Is it
see.
what it was?
Let me see. What is star 6 9 do? It is automatically redials the phone number from the last person who called you.
Yeah. It was
Does
a
that
whole
work on the
lot.
cell phone? Oh, I'm finna see.
Oh, on the cell phone. But I told you how to get numbers off the cell phone, didn't I?
Get numbers off of it? What you
Like
mean?
if somebody call you block or they call you unknown number, you can see who number it is.
Star 6 9 don't. Star 6 9 don't work, y'all. Star 6 7 do work on.
On cell phone.
Oh, star 6. No, star 7 blocks your number, Anthony. Unless both
Okay,
of
and
them
then
do
you
it.
have a star 71. It was a star 71 and star 72. I don't know what they was for, but I remember star 71 and a star 72.
Star 71 and star 72. That's when I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. I know one of them has something to do with call forwarding.
Yeah, you
So
forward your phone
I
where
think
you at.
I think something had to do with call forwarding. Maybe that's those. Because call forwarding was a thing too. You would put in the star thing and you would put in the number where you want
Yeah,
your call forwarded to.
yeah,
And then when that person called your house phone, it would come to your
to
cell
your
phone.
yeah wherever you at. Yeah,
So that may have been one of those. I don't remember all of them. I still to this day remember Star 67 because that worked on the cell phone. I don't know
back in
about the
the days,
rest
them
of them.
phones. Yeah.
Oh, and I'm not finna try that call forward and answer. Ain't gonna have my damn calls going nowhere, and then I don't know how to undo it. Shit, somebody
That's why I
test it
said I
out
think
and let
it's
us
star
know.
71 and star 72. I think star 71 forward and 72 bring it back. But don't do it because I'm not for
Uh-uh.
sure.
Somebody somebody go try it out and on the cell phone. Let us know if it works on the cell phone and bike and tell us when you can't
Somebody
get no.
said star 6 star 76.
What was Star 76?
I don't know.
What was Star 76? Wait, what was Star 76? It says Star 76.
Star 67 is a block. Somebody said, Miss Billy, what you know about that?
Customer call forwarding. Oh, it says modifies customer call forwarding and call waiting features depending on your provider. Star 76 followed by a PIN number and a specific 10-digit number forwarded only specific calls to another line or voicemail. But it says only specific calls. Y'all finna fuck up y'all phone. I ain't finna do none of this shit.
Oh,
But there was this whole book of codes. And here's the thing, how do we even learn about these codes? Were they like sent out or something? Like,
yeah, I think when you like, because I think everybody had AT&T back then, and they used
mm,
to send you a book with all the codes in it.
oh, well, y'all try and see if it still work on the cell phone because I know Star 67 worked. I promise you, Star 60. You don't remember Star 67? Oh, 76. Star 67 still works to this day. You dial Star 67 and you dial a number, and even on the cell phone, and they will not see your number. Now, I don't know about the rest of this stuff. Y'all can get the dialing this shit if you want to. Phone be fucked up for days. I'm not finna do it. I'm telling you now. I'm not finna do it right now. You said 71 forwards your calls. So, Miss Carmelita, does it do it on a cell phone? Because some of this stuff works on a
Yeah, that's
cell
what
phone.
I said.
Oh, just like there's a thing for your voicemail. Dang,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
had
set
a
up my
code for the voicemail.
voicemail, so I don't know. My voicemail says something. This person have not set up the voicemail. Because here's the thing, and I think that younger people, millennials and past, I see your missed call. That's all the voicemail I need.
But you remember back in the days you used to put the songs on there.
The who?
On
Oh, the
the music,
songs.
yeah, on your
Oh,
voicemail.
on the voicemail. Oh, baby, yes, I
Yeah.
do. Oh,
Especially when you're going through
We should
something.
bring that bike.
When you're going through something with your man or your woman, you put a
Oh,
sad song on.
we should bring that bike. Oh, we should bring that bike. You some let me see. Dang, what's a good song? You play that song, you say, yeah, I'm here. I'm over here. I would be with him, but you know, he doing everything the song say. But anyway, for right now, just leave a voicemail. I'll return it when I can. I'll be all right, though. It's all right. It's everything.
Mm-hmm. I used to
How we
put
did.
Mary J. Blige on there. I used to
All
put
these upgrades got me messed up. You used to put what? Remember playing the operator and you was just falling down? Now I don't remember no operator now. I don't know nothing about that one. I heard about it though. So wait, are you saying okay? So y'all used to call a operator, and tell the operator who y'all wanted to talk to?
Oh yeah, if you on the phone and somebody trying to get you, cause some back in the day you only had that one way until they came with the three-way. And when you on the phone and your phone is busy and somebody trying to get through you, you can have an operator buzz in.
I don't know nothing about that, and I don't know
Really?
nothing
I
about.
remember that.
Remember playing with the operator and they would shut the phone down. I don't remember operator at all, y'all.
What?
I think that was a little bit before me, and had a ringtone for everyone. Yes,
Yep.
it did.
I remember having the
I
yellow
only know
book.
work on the landline. So star 67 for sure, Miss Carmelita, works on a cell phone too. You have to dial star 67 and the number, and it will block your number. Party calls. Oh, listen,
100
listen,
numbers.
listen.
Yes.
Wait. Are y'all talking about three ways? What's a party call? A three-way? Flash 3. Okay, you just sent me back. You remember you used to do Flash 3 to bring in a number. How many of y'all remember that? Flash 3. I do remember that. If you had a call and you wanted to merge that call in, it was Flash 3. Can't bring in but that one call. Now you can bring in all of the calls.
Yeah.
Even
Cause
know how many y'all
that's when they
can.
came out with three-way.
Is that the same thing as the party line? What the hell? I walked back into. I'm not talking about the phones on the house phone. Yes, Bianca Renee TV. Wait, what's the party line? Is that the three-way y'all talking about? I
I thought
remember
they were talking
Flash
about them
3.
1-800 number you call and they have a party line on that.
Wait, are y'all talking about the chat line? Y'all gotta clarify the party line because I remember operator. That was before the next time. It had to be because I don't remember no operator now. What's the party line? Are y'all talking about the chat line or something else? Where there was a lot of people on the phone, and yes, definitely three-way. Flash
Mm-hmm.
3 would bring in that other person. Couldn't you call the operator from a payphone and make a collect call if you didn't have any money? I don't know
Yep.
nothing about it. I
Yep.
do remember uh payphones when I
Oh yeah.
was a kid growing up in New York.
Yeah. It was 25 cents.
Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, the party line. Bitch, I
That's when
know y'all
everybody
ain't on
had
here.
beepers.
I know y'all ain't on here talk about no chat line.
Yeah. They used to have them sex party lines where you can call it. They used to
I know y'all ain't in here talking about no chat line. Everybody who talk about the chat line were freaky now. I'm trying to tell you that right now. So you're telling on yourself because I was on that bitch tip. You go somebody call in here. Answer them here.
Oh, you remember the beepers? Oh, somebody calling.
Hold on. If I do it here, you might be able to hear them. Hey, my love, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey, Cassandra, can you hear her, Antoinette?
Not them
Oh,
good.
God. Okay, Cassandra, I might should have answered you on the computer. I tried to do something where. Okay, call right back. I'm gonna hang up and call right back. Uh huh. Okay, bye. I'm
Well,
gonna
either
answer
she
it
got
later.
some noise going on in the background.
That's us.
Oh,
Baby, I know y'all ain't talking about that chat line. Oh, I can't. Please don't let me forget to come back, circle around to that chat line.
okay.
Ooh, Cassandra. Yes, we can hear you now. Antoinette, can you hear
I
Cassandra?
can't hear.
Cassandra, can you hear Antoinette? Oh, I know. Shit. Never mind. Don't
What
worry about it. Don't don't worry about it. Don't say nothing. Don't ask me nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't look at me. Okay, Cassandra, say something now.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear her, Antoinette?
No.
Antoinette, you can hear her
No,
now.
I can't. She
Hey, Bianca
talking now?
Renee TV. Yeah, she's talking now. Say
I
something else,
can't hear.
Cassandra.
Hello.
Mm-mm.
Antoinette, you just got Bianca Renee TV. Can you hear Cassandra?
I sure can.
See how she can hear her, Antoinette.
I
You got
can't
that.
hear.
You got that faulty equipment over there.
That's how I'm flipped on my YouTube. My phone was not acting up.
And
Don't do
everybody
her like that.
in the chat, they're saying they can hear her.
Yeah, they probably can hear, but I
Antoinette,
can't hear on my end.
Mm,
Antoinette, go out and come back in.
go out and come back in.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna get answering in the phone. Okay, Cassandra, go ahead, love.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? Is
I'm
this
good.
is
I'm
this
really
the
trying to, huh?
Cassandra? Is this the Cassandra?
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
okay, 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 okay.
This
Mm-hmm.
is Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to explain a party line without telling my age, okay?
Okay, okay, go. Cause I'm okay,
Okay.
go. Yes.
Now, party line to me is way back in the day, and I lived in the country.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be like maybe 4 to 6 people on the same phone line.
Mm-hmm.
So if I pick up my phone and somebody's on that line already talking, I can't talk. I have to wait till they hang up, then I can talk. So it was kind of like a shared telephone line.
Oh, I
But we
heard
called
of
it
that.
then, back then we called it party line.
So basically, you pick up a phone and your
Mm-hmm.
neighbors are already talking,
Yes.
and you gotta wait till your neighbors finish talking before you can get on the phone with who you want to get on the phone with.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I've heard of that. I've never experienced it,
Yes.
but I heard of it. And no, so what we call the party line, you don't want to
Uh-huh.
know what we call the party line. So
Well, I kind of know.
we call the party line. This is kind of like a 1-800 number you can call, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was like this little sexy voice. Hey, caller, if you want to join,
Darnell, stop.
hold on, Bianca. Hey, caller, thank you for calling. If you want to join the rooms where everyone is talking, press 1. If
Oh
you
shit.
want a one-on-one conversation with the caller, intimate conversation, press 2.
Mhm.
If you want to listen to the voicemails that the caller have left and respond, you should press 3. That was the
Mhm.
party line for us. And
You
so
remember that?
Okay.
did I do it good? And so the party
Yes.
line, and so you press 1 if you want to be on that chat with people, and they on there acting the fool, press the buttons on the phone and shit. And then you press 2, and these people got their messages recorded. They on the line, but they got their
Uh-huh.
messages recorded for you to hear what they saying. And then you press 1 if you want to connect with them, and then you'll
Uh-huh.
come live with them. And then you press 3 if you want to hear some voicemail, just leave somebody a message and they'll call you later. Ain't nobody press, I don't know who did that. If you're gonna press 1 or 2, you're gonna be in the chat room with everybody talking shit, or you're gonna be in
Mhm.
the live where the people left the little messages and they still on there waiting for you to say when you press the 1 or whatever press, you gotta respond to them with a message according to their message.
Right.
So that person say, what's going on 5'6", chocolate brown skin, light brown
That's
eyes.
it. That's it.
Darnell, stop the
Uh-huh.
shit, okay?
That's it.
I'm on the east side of town and I'm looking for some fun.
Mm.
I mean, ladies holler at me, what I'm saying? If you're single, you want to enjoy some time out tonight, I'm off, we can go wherever you want to go, just hit me up. So
Mm.
you gotta respond to your message. So then you gotta press 1 and then you say, hey, my name is Kiki, and yes, I'm on the south side of town. So, yeah, I want to have some fun, and I'm 5'4". I'm like brown skin, I'm slim waist, but a big ass and stuff like that.
Mm.
I want to have
Uh,
fun, so just hit me back. And so then she sent her message, and then he
Yeah.
number, and he pressed the number, and then the thing said, "You're now combined. You're talking to Kiki." And then,
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
let me keep talking. And that's the party line we know about. We ain't know about y'all party line.
okay.
So thank y'all for
Yeah.
telling us about
Yeah.
y'all party line. Y'all don't want to know about our party line. Uh, uh.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
Detroit, the party line was the
That's
chat
some
line. The chat
right.
line was the party line. It was all the same.
For real.
Okay, so wait, let's
Mhm.
let Miss Cassandra, thank you for that, because we did not know y'all called that the part. First of all, we didn't even know about it. I heard about that, but I didn't
Uh-huh.
experience it. But I didn't know y'all
Yes.
called that the party line. We called
Yes.
something totally different the party line. Uh-uh.
Yes. If there was a party line.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good to know.
I'm gonna try to StreamYard one day. I've been wanting to come on.
Why you don't click on it?
When you talk about how y'all know it's 2026, y'all ought to know how to do the StreamYard.
You said, hell no, I don't know how to do it.
I promise.
But did you
I
try
clicked on
it?
it one day and I said, oh no, that's too much.
So here's the thing. I'm not going to let you come on there with your video and you don't want to be on there. I can see you before I add you. So if I see somebody with their video, I always say, hey, your video is on. Do you want to be on video? And they shake their head yes or no. And right now I have an overlay on so you can't see nobody no way.
Okay. So when you click the link, then what?
So you click the link, right? You have to allow your audio and video. You have to say allow for both. Now, you can then turn your video off. You have to keep your audio on. But if you want to turn your video off, you can. You can click where it says video then. But initially, when you come in, you have to allow both of them. And then you'll see it says you're backstage, which means I can see you. Nobody else can see you. And then I will say, hey, Miss Cassandra, you're backstage. You put your name in. And I say you're backstage. And I always ask, I say, you're on camera. Do you want to be on camera? Yes or no? You shake your head, yes or no. And I'll say, well, you need to turn your camera off. If you don't want to be a camera, turn your camera off, leave your audio on. And then I'll say, okay, cool, you got it. And I'll add you on.
Okay. So once you're backstage, you can turn the video off.
You can turn the video off.
Turn it off till you get backstage.
You have to accept it first. Also, especially on a cell phone, you can't click on nothing else. Don't answer no text message, no email, no phone call. All of that stuff is going to take you out. It's going to take you out. So
not all the time, Darnell.
Well, most of the time, and especially for some people.
If it's a phone call, yes, but you can answer your text messages.
Well, Bianca said you can answer a text message. Well, I will say this. I tell everybody, don't do nothing when you're on that bed.
Okay.
Because it's going to take you out, especially if you have a hard time figuring it out. I would say don't do nothing.
Okay.
But if you got a phone call, it's going to take over anyway, and you're going to have to go through that whole thing about getting it back in. But it's pretty simple. Once you do it one time, just test it out one time. And when in your thing, just put test as your name, just put test. And I'll see that you're testing, and I'll ask you what you want to do from there.
Okay, I will.
All right, love. Well, thank you for calling and letting us know what the original party line was. Y'all know they said ain't nothing new. They just recycle stuff. So they done went and called this other stuff the party line.
It's all the same.
When
we had a sex line too.
Wait a minute now. She's talking about the sex line.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Cassandra, you might want to come back because that's when now on there talk about the sex line. All right, love. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, what Cassandra talking about? We used to pick
Bianca,
up our
you
phone.
don't know nothing. You know about that? How old are you?
I'll be 43 in
No, so you don't know nothing
days.
about that because I don't know nothing about it. So how you know about it?
Because I'm about to tell you. In some states,
Cassandra, can you hear her?
If you had a cordless phone and your neighbors had a cordless phone,
we're not talking about that.
And you pick up your phone, you can hear their conversation. I think that's what she's talking about.
No, that's not what she was talking about. Bianca Renee, that is not what that lady was talking about.
Because the party line and the chat line was the same thing.
No,
it wasn't separate.
Did you hear what that lady
in Detroit
said?
It was.
Did you even hear what that lady said?
I did hear what she said, and what she described was. Yes, I heard exactly what she said.
I want to work on comprehension with you.
What she said was, it sounded like how we used to when you could pick up your phone and you could hear the people, like if they're across the street or next door, if they're already on their phone and they're having a conversation, you can hear them. And you couldn't.
Look. She's in the chat. She said, no, that's not it. Miss Cassandra, can you please tell me if I got it right?
Well, maybe not for her state. And
for yours neither. So
Yes,
listen,
I know. How
these
you gonna tell me?
because did she talking about a different time, Bianca? I don't know about it, and you don't either. You wasn't there. You didn't. You was not alive,
Okay, ask
love.
Cassandra how old she is.
I'm not finna ask that lady that. She already said she.
Why
Girl,
everybody so bashful about their age?
because I guess they want to be. But let me tell you this: what she's talking about, because not what you're talking about. Before you was born, and me too, they would
Oh,
have.
so we talking about the 70s then.
Yeah, I guess so. Or yeah, at least she said she's 62. Now there you go. Shit,
Oh
she got
yeah.
20 years, 20
You
years on
sure
your ass.
do. You sure do got 20
So
years
I'm
on me.
trying to tell you, like, girl, no, that is not what she's talking about. No damn cordless phone and shit. God damn. I always
Oh
gotta explain
shit.
something to Bianca. I
I'm surprised
always
they even
got.
had a phone in her time.
See, that's why she didn't want to tell you her fucking age. I'm finna cuss her out for you, Cassandra. That's why she didn't want to tell you her fucking age because you're doing too fucking much. Now you talk about you surprised they had a phone during her time. Now, see, you talking about why they want to share their age because of your ass. You see what you just said right then? The fuck you
But what
I
you
talking
don't
was
about?
talking
know.
about,
I
Bianca,
guess
that's called
my mama used to
interrupting.
be. She used to love telling people her age. So I don't know. I guess some people just don't
So
like
let
telling
me
people their age.
explain. Look, she laughing. So let me explain, because I've heard this before, so I understand what she's saying. And Miss, she could tell us, she could tell me, and Cassandra looks good.
Even my
Okay,
mother-in-law got up here and she
let's
told
be
everybody
clear.
her age.
Cassandra looks good. Cassandra looked like she's in her 40s. Okay. So listen to me. She's saying they would pick up the phone. And you know how you can pick up the phone now and call whatever number. When they picked up the phone, if somebody else was on the phone, you literally just say your neighbor was on the phone. You live at 101, you live at 102, and your neighbor live at 103. You pick up the phone. Your neighbor was already on the phone. And but so many, I don't know exactly how it works, but your neighbor's already on the phone, right? So you gotta stay on the phone. Your neighbor is at 103. Your neighbor's already talking to somebody. Maybe there's 5 of y'all on the phone waiting to use the phone, but you're listening to your neighbor's phone call with somebody else because you got to wait till they off the phone before you can make a call. Now, you could tell your neighbor maybe it's an emergency. Hey, Mr. John, it's an emergency. I need can I please, whatever. But you got to wait till your turn. Like literally. Am I right? Am I right, Cassandra? Y'all, I think I understand this correctly. Your immediate neighbors, you gotta wait till
Thank you,
that.
Carmelita.
You gotta wait until that person is off the phone.
Even Barbara know what I'm talking about.
No, I know
Barbara
what
said
you're
the same. She
talking
said,
about.
yes, I will pick up my phone and hear
No,
others'
it's not that I
conversations.
don't know what you're talking about. That's not what she's talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's a whole nother generation from what she's talking about. It was like 4 or 5 people sharing the same phone line, and
Penny
the
said,
only
I'm sure
one
it was a
that can
lot of
share the
nosy
line
neighbors
at a
back in the
time.
day.
Oh no, it was. It was a lot of nosy neighbors. You're literally, Bianca, on the phone listening to your neighbor's phone call,
Yeah, we used to do that
Yeah,
all the
we used to
time.
do that too.
but not through the cordless phone. No, see, here's the thing y'all not realizing. You can say something in their conversation.
Oh,
You can be a part of their conversation. You can
Yeah,
say,
but they not gonna hear you.
"Nah, you know what? I'm done." Bianca, you're I. Mm.
They not gonna hear you,
They
Darnell.
did hear them. Cassandra, could you tell this lady?
Maybe in your location they might have
No,
heard you,
not
not
in
in
my
our
location. Didn't this
location.
lady tell you she was born 20 years before you? You about to make me mad.
So you
but
gonna sit
yeah,
here and tell me that I'm wrong?
Yes, I am. 20 years before you, you wasn't here. And somebody trying to tell you what was going on 20 years before you, and you're telling them that it didn't happen.
but that's how I go. You can hear somebody else conversation, and you can be on the phone, and somebody else come in on your line while you on the phone talking to somebody, and you be like, "Who is it?" Everybody be like, "Who is this? Who is this? Who
Yeah,
you
you
talking
can
to?"
literally hear
Yeah,
them. I'm trying to tell her this. See, y'all got to get out of just because you never experienced it. Yes, because we used to have to say, I need to use the phone. I'm trying to tell her that
Anyway,
she.
I thought we was talking about the chat line.
Don't change the
Let's all
subject
talk about
now.
something that we know what
Don't
we talking about.
change
Like, come on now. We're
the
not talking about
subject
something from the
now.
70s and the 60s. Can we talk about what we
Ooh,
was
ain't
talking
finna
what
nap
I walked in
Bianca.
on the chat line?
Look,
Ain't that what we was talking about?
oh, she getting hot now. You
We
know,
we we gotta come on now.
we gotta learn that the stuff that we
It's
went
only
through.
one person that knows
No,
what Cassandra is talking about,
no,
and that's
that's not
Cassandra.
true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
77 in the
I
chat. If you
thought you
know what
said you never had experienced
I
that. You
never
said you heard
experienced
about it.
it.
Okay,
I
so why are we gonna talk about something that we ain't experienced?
Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, and y'all don't lie. Do not lie. If y'all been following this conversation, put a number 77 in the chat if you've experienced this party line that Cassandra is talking about, where you can interrupt somebody who's on the phone in your neighborhood, and just in case you have an emergency, you got to tell them you need to get them to get off the phone. Put a number 77 in
Now
the chat
Penny
if
might
you
be
have
right. Penny might know what she's talking about
experienced
too.
this. We got a 77. Put a number 77 in the chat if you've experienced this. 77 in the chat, Miss Sarah. We're gonna have people come out the bushes now. 77 in the chat if you've experienced
See,
it.
Anthony said he heard about it, but he ain't never experienced it neither.
No, Bianca. Girl, Bianca, you about to
So
make me
let's talk
mad.
about something we all experienced.
No, that's not what we're gonna talk about. What I want to talk about. But here's the thing.
All right, y'all have a good night.
What we're talking about right now is something that people experienced that we were not here for. I don't know why is that such a grand thing to fathom? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Rotary phone back then.
I don't understand. I heard something. Anon number 2 says 77. That was very common in rural areas. I'm trying to tell you. You see how many 77s we have in the chat? Penny said, "I'm confusion. I'm always confusion. I almost with it." 77. What is? I don't understand what's so hard about. I don't understand what's so hard about. There was a time before you. What you thought? Time started and ended with you? What the fuck are we talking about right now? She must have thought time started and ended with her. Right? We had rotary phones. Oh God. I think she thought time started ended with her. My friend had a party line and you could hear the other people pick up. You could hear them hang up. You could hear them and they would cuss us out and we would let them use the phone. I'm 72. Exactly, Miss Deborah. You know exactly what we're talking about. For the party lines, everyone had a phone number and they shared it. Bianca likes to argue. We all understood the conversation and she just wanted to make it something different. I do believe that. I ain't gonna hold you. Because what was so hard about that? That's just ridiculous. Come on now. Are we too? Exactly. That was during the times of rotary phones, right, Sharnette? Girl, what was so hard about that? It was once we cleared that this was 20 years before us, what was hard about moving forward with that part? How you gonna tell them people that didn't happen when they was there? What do people say? You wouldn't even that man didn't even ski his balls. I'm sorry, y'all. They said, did she really get angry and leave? She did. I still love her though. I don't know why she got angry. How you gonna get mad about the time 20 years before you? That she said ain't nothing look. She said if I want that, it didn't happen. She said if I want that, it didn't exist. The hell are you talking about? 77, I'm only 59. I don't know why she got upset. It was not a big deal. It was not. Next time I read my text, what's your text? You sent me a literal text. Let me see. I'm flabbergasted. My flabber has been gasted. Hold on. Let me see if I got a text. I don't got no text.
She said read her comment.
Oh, a comment.
Yeah, she came back and said, read her comment.
Oh God, my eyes. I don't see it. That's the problem. Oh, here you go. We had a party line. There was 8 people on the line. You could hear everything said. If you had an emergency, you could ask them to hang up and make an emergency call. This is what I said. This is what I said. And thank you for clarifying, Ms. Yuta. So it was 8 people on the line where you were. Maybe it was 7 somewhere, 6 another where. But it was about 8 people. 8 people on the line. I just tried to tell her this. That lady said, "Honey, if it didn't happen when she was born, it never happened." I hear plenty conversations. Child, it's always a Yeah, I said, but Miss Vicky said, I seen it on the Andy Griffith show. Miss Vicky, if you don't get off our phone with the Andy Griffith show. But no, seriously, it happened. Darnell, it was more prominent in rural and southern areas. I didn't experience any of that in Jersey, but my family did in the South. Okay, so and Miss Carmelita, maybe you're exactly correct. But the fact is it happened and existed. And listen, why not learn people experiences? I'm not going to tell you your experience didn't happen because it didn't happen where I was. The hell kind of shit is that? Now I'm about to get mad now. That's dumb.
Move on.
Okay. I'm about to make me mad. Hey, darling. Hey, everybody.
Oh my God.
That's what that. Miss Karen said it happened in northern cities too. The early days of having a phone and everyone couldn't afford private line. Okay, so this is educational. How are you gonna? I could burn my nipples off right now. I'm trying to understand, how are you going to tell people 20 years before you was born that something didn't happen? That's about to make me hot. I ain't gonna lie. I hope she comes back with some understanding. Yes, we can hear them. They couldn't hear us. Now they saying, Miss Sherry, they could hear them. They're saying they could hear them too. Now on that cordless phone during that area, they couldn't. Then during that error, they couldn't hear you. But then the error we're talking about, they could hear them because they can ask them to get off the phone if they had an emergency. I think I talked to, I don't know if it was Penny. I only speak from experience, so apparently we had a private line. I never knew. Miss Carmelita. See, listen. And we had a private line at my house too. So you see what I'm saying? So Miss Carmelita, the private line was like, okay, so let me tell you what the private line was like. And I do remember this. If you didn't have a private line, your phone number, name, and might be address, I can't remember if it was address, was in either the yellow or the white pages. It was in a book that they sent out often.
The yellow book.
The yellow book. Am I lying? Am I lying? If you did not have a private number, your name, and at least your name and number. Was it your name, number, and address? Y'all tell me.
Yeah, the resident number was on the white page.
Hello?
Yeah, Darnell, it's me, Eula. I was going to explain more to you about the phone lines.
Okay, Miss Eula, let me make sure they can hear you. Can y'all hear Miss Eula?
Yeah.
Okay, and Miss Eula, real quick before you start, do you remember if it was the yellow pages or the white pages that your name and number was in?
Well, the phone book just had white to begin with, and then later they added the yellow.
Okay, so go ahead and explain what you.
But our phone number was never in the yellow.
One of them was. I think one of them was business and one of them was personal.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now, was your address in there? Anthony said your name and your address and number was there.
That's how we looked up people.
So the address was there too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about some docs they had. I'm forward docs.
But let me clarify that.
Okay.
Let me clear, like in the 60s it was, but when we first got our line, in the, like from the 50s on, or the end of the 40s on. I'm not sure if the address was.
But at some
You
point,
got to remember, I
okay.
lived in Michigan, but our mailing address was Ohio, believe it or not.
Okay.
I lived on a farm in Michigan, and the Ohio state line was 3 miles away. So the little town of Pioneer, which was small, they delivered our mail. So we had an Ohio address, even though I lived in Michigan, and I went to Ohio school until the 7th grade. Then I went to Waldron in Michigan.
Okay.
So that's how it was in farm country.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay, so the white pages was for homes and the yellow pages was for business.
Yep.
exactly.
Okay, gotcha. Now they're saying at some point it did have the addresses in there too. God, my God, on today. All right, go
Yes,
ahead, Miss
at
Jula.
some point it did. Okay. Now,
Dang.
what you could eavesdrop on, you could pick up the phone anytime, and if somebody was on the line, you could actually eavesdrop on them.
Yep.
But because you had a party line, you had to be real sneaky how slow you picked up the phone for nobody to hear you.
Okay, let me
Couldn't hear.
okay. And somebody said that in the chat. So I want to clarify because that's a lot of the confusion with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't confusion to me. But I heard something. A9 number 2 says they charged extra not to publish your address. So you had to pay extra not to
Yep,
have your
that's
address
time. There was
published
a
or
time
to
for
be
that.
private.
Yep, that was later down the line. You could ask it to be private,
Yeah.
or there were some places that you could pay extra.
Okay.
Different states, different rules, different regulations.
Now, I want to be very clear about a couple of things you said, because this is not to be confused with the cordless phone and hearing people, right? So
nobody had a cordless phone back then.
Nobody had a cordless phone back then. I don't understand what's the reason getting upset. It's like hell. I don't like history either, but I ain't finna get mad about it.
Yeah, back then they had rotary phones.
Another thing, Darnell.
No, Miss Julie,
funny,
you're taking us too fast. You're taking us too fast. I want to address something you said and then tell us about the other thing.
Okay.
So you would pick up the phone slow because the person can hear you pick up. And am I right or wrong that if you wanted to talk to the person, you could say something to the person and they can hear you?
Oh yeah, that's what I was just going to tell you. Like, and because my little brother was really sick, my mom a lot of times she would have to say, "Excuse me," but she'd say who she was. Of course, we all knew each other because we lived within a mile or 2 to 3 miles from each other, you know. And she would say, "I have an emergency. Would you please hang up for me to call the emergency?" Mm-hmm. And people were nice back then. They'd all say, "Definitely, we'll hang up." You know, I mean, usually it was one person on the line unless somebody else was eavesdropping.
Because they would hear because they would be able to hear if you didn't have an emergency then, right?
Yeah, and so what they used to do is they used to wait a little bit just to give you time to make the emergency, and then they would pick it back up to hear what the emergency was all about, and then you do your emergency call, and then they'd call the next person back they were talking to, they'd tell them what it was, and it would go all around the farm area.
Oh my goodness, you talk about being a nosy neighbor. And so, Miss Eula, when was this? Was this the 60s or the 70s, or how long did that last?
Oh, no, I graduated high school in 61. So this was in the 50s, the early 50s. I'm trying to think. I know we got the phone. We had the phone a little bit before Greggy was born. And I was I think I was 13 when he was born, and we had it a couple of years before that. And I was born in 43, so 43, so it had to be in the 50s, 50, that we finally got a phone.
So do you remember, okay, so Do you remember how long that process lasted for what y'all call this party line?
Oh, I think I'm trying to think now. By the time I left the house, I think by the time maybe my sophomore year in school or my senior year in school,
Mhm.
I think we had a rotary kind
So
that was on the
from
wall
the
then.
50s until around the before, so around the mid 60s.
Yeah, we got we up to a rotary line, and then it was on a private line. But at first, the first phone we had was a hand crank where you had to crank it,
What do you
and
mean?
and when
Crank it.
there was a crank on the side of the phone, and it was a wooden
Brazila?
phone, like a wooden
What do you
box.
mean crank it? Because I'm gonna have to Google this one now. What do you mean
Well,
crank it?
I'm telling, and you can still buy them at antique places today,
Let me
and you can
Google.
get them converted over. It was a long box,
Um,
almost as
you
big as your
had to
payphones, and it was
crank.
all wood. And on the right hand side, there
Oh,
was a crank that you could crank. And if you wanted to call me on our 8-party line,
I see
my
it.
name was 3
Can
long.
I show them?
My-
I'm finna show them.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. I think she's talking about this. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, listen, you don't have to be there to enjoy. Let me make sure I'm showing y'all the right shit. Hold on. Okay, I think she's talking about this.
Is it on the right hand side, like a little knob you turn?
Yep, that's it down there. They used to have
Uh
that on
If
I Love
you're
Lucy.
looking at the phone,
it's a big piece coming out in the center. And yes, it's
the center.
the center. It's a big piece coming out in the center, and it's a little bell looking thing that you pick up. It could be on your right.
Oh, the thing you speak
Oh,
through
that's
comes
what you're
out of the
speaking.
center.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's what
looking,
you're
and it's
speaking.
wooden. Yes, I'm
And then
looking
on
at
the
it.
one side, they have a cord, and you put that to your ear. And on the
Yep.
other side, they have the crank.
I see the crank. So what do you spin it around in circle? They got
Yep.
a
And
song.
I'll tell you what,
They got a song about that.
everybody, all 8 people had a different ringtone. And mine, if you wanted to call me, you had to go, do, that's 1. Do, that's 2. Do, that's 3. Those are called 3 longs. Now, my Aunt Frances that lived a mile down the road, hers was
Francis.
do,
I'm
do. Hers was 3 shorts.
so how did you pick? You got to pick it, or it was assigned to
Yeah,
you?
everybody, all 8 people could hear the rings.
Mm-mm.
And they would know what their ring was. Like my neighbor next door, it was a long and a short and a long and a short. Ours was 3 longs. I know my Aunt Frances, I could remember, was 3 shorts.
So you
I
didn't
can't
get
remember.
you didn't get to pick it. You just had to hear it, and
It's
then you
whatever.
find out
Yeah,
that's what yours was.
yeah, yeah. That's whatever ring they gave you when you got your line.
So then, even if you heard that ring, you could still pick up that phone to be nosy, and you knew
Oh
it
yeah,
wasn't your call.
yeah, yeah. Because you could hear everybody. You could hear everybody's ring. I could hear Aunt Fran. I knew when Aunt Frances had a call. I knew when the Flickingers had a call next door to me. And believe it or not, the neighbor down the road from us, their name was Potts. I knew when the Potts got a phone call. And so if you wanted to listen to whoever that is, you could have just picked it up. You quietly picked it up real quiet, and you made sure there was no noise in the background, and you could eavesdrop.
My mouth is,
Yep.
when I tell you it's hanging open so big. Really?
Yeah, that was
Hmm.
that was fun for all of us young kids to do. We thought it was just that was playtime for us to listen to everybody's phone calls.
Ah,
Oh my
I
goodness.
think on I
Okay.
Love Lucy they had phones like
But
that.
you guys wouldn't know it because then they went to the whatchamacallit phones,
Rotary.
the rotary, and they did, and then we didn't have the party line. So that you're talking about, I'm 82, so that's a lot of years ago.
Wow. I appreciate this conversation. All right.
Well, I
So
almost didn't call you, but I thought, well, I'm going to really straighten it out because I am old, and we even had the kind you cranked, and I kind of thought you didn't even know about that one.
no, I didn't. I've seen that before, like probably somewhere in my brain. Anthony said these phones was way before my time. And here's the thing, that was the point of the conversation, Anthony. And why I'm not gonna get back into it. I'm trying to squeeze my brain together.
Get mad.
Well, why somebody wants to get mad and don't believe that
You
happened?
know there was a time. You do know
because
that there was a time before us, right?
Exactly.
Ooh,
Yep, everything started out like the TV.
I
It was
could put
strictly black and
I
white.
could put
You would only get a couple channels.
I could put a brand new clothespin on my nipple right now because I don't understand.
And see that phone? Nowadays, what a lot of people do, because it's an antique phone, you can actually buy that phone and they can actually modernize it for you.
And she might be mad because I said clothespin. She might not know what that is. I know what the clothespin is. Y'all know what clothespin is?
Yeah, because my mom used to pierce our ears.
I sure do. We had tons. We had a wringer washer and dryer on our back porch in galvanized tubs that we put the laundry from the washer to one tub to the other tub, and we hung it out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 lines.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. Now I'm old enough to know what a clothespin is. You don't want no brand new clothespin to hit your ass.
And the clothes. Oh my God, the clothes smelled so good.
Okay, but you couldn't leave them out there too long because that was Brick City, and I didn't like that.
Well, that's a shame. Back in the days, you can do it.
In the winter, we had to hang them into the house. We would run lines all through our living room and hang them in the house because they would freeze.
But Miss Eula, if you left them clothes out too long in that sun, they were stiff as a board. I didn't like that.
Well, they were stiff as a board because we starched them too. We used to cook the starch on the stove. Remember that?
No, I don't remember nothing like that.
Oh my God, Darnell.
I didn't cook no starch on no stove. Never would have. Never would have put it on the clothes.
Okay, Darnell. We had a wood burning stove, and it was huge in our kitchen, and we had a little red pump attached to our sink on the side, and only cold water. And we used to have to heat all of our water up in big. We had a big oval canning copper thing that we used to keep water warm all the time in, and we used to heat that up. So we used to make a great big, oh my gosh, thing of starch. It would be probably more than 8 quarts, almost 10 quarts of water, and you could buy that blue stuff to put in it to make the starch blue.
I was just gonna say, what did you make the starch from? Water. The blue stuff.
Water and the stuff you put in to thicken it up, and then we put the blue thing in for color. I forget the name of the blue stuff, but you had to cook that and stir it on the stove, and then we starched everything. You starched your sheets, you starched your pillowcases, you starched all the shirts, and everything was ironed. You would bring them in, and you would have like a bottle with a cork thing in it that had a sprinklers on the end of it, and you sprinkled all. You even ironed the underwear because the underwear was boxer shorts then. You know what I mean?
So y'all like to be stiff back then.
Yeah, you ironed everything.
So
everything.
That was the style to be stiff.
Yes. You have to have that line down the pan.
In the summer, it kind of felt a little cooler on me. Believe it or not, but everything was.
When did y'all, Miss Eula? When did y'all get starch in a can?
It wasn't starch in a can.
It is. It was in a can right now.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. There is. Yeah. I thought you felt the. I thought you meant the starch that we made.
I'm gonna say not Bianca Jr. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. Well, you know what? I'll tell you, it changed after we started using the wringer washer, and then finally, in our one of our spare bedrooms, we had 3 bedrooms downstairs and 2 upstairs, and The one bedroom downstairs, we finally got a washer and dryer put in it. And that's when we started getting the spray starch in the can. And then we didn't iron as much then, but we always sprayed my dad's shirt.
So
and we always sprayed our pillowcases too.
Around the washer and dryer era is when y'all had starch in the can and you didn't have to make the starch. And when y'all made the starch, y'all would find a spray bottle or put in a spray bottle or something like that.
I'm trying. No, we put in the. It wasn't even the spray bottle that we. I'm trying to think. How did we do? We made the starch. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. You know what? I'm kind of got a warped mind on this. I need to Google it.
Listen, I'm causing trouble right now. How did y'all get the starch on the clothes?
That's what I'm thinking. We might have just put whatever in it and ran it through the wringer washer and then hung it on the line. That could be how we started.
Does anybody in the chat know once y'all made the starch?
I don't remember. I don't remember us ever using a spray bottle. All I know is we had to cook it on the stove. And then we had another round thing that we put bleach in out on our porch where our wringer washer was. And that we always would bleach the white clothes, put that in the bleach water.
Miss Karen says they would sprinkle the clothes with that starch water, put them in the refrigerator, and then iron everything.
Well, I don't ever remember sprinkling the stuff with putting it in the sprinkle thing. That I don't. Maybe how old is she? She might not be as old as me.
Oh no, I ain't gonna ask her.
So that I don't remember. But I'm going to Google in the olden days. Why do I think? I know we cooked it. We had to make our starch. It's just right now. It's just not coming to me. I can't remember how we starched the clothes. I don't know if we had to do something. Maybe we did put it in a spray bottle.
They said the starch was placed directly on the clothes.
See, that's what. So how does it say? Are you Googling it?
No, I'm looking at the comments. I can Google.
Oh.
Let me see.
Yeah. See, way back, did we actually dip the shirt in and then run it through the washer and then hang it up? That I can't remember. I know we cooked it on the stove. Okay. We might have sprayed it, and I just don't remember.
It says historically, before modern era, people made starch from boiling plant sources like potatoes, wheat, or corn. They applied it to fabrics through their hands-on process of mixing, dripping, dampening, or polishing. So it's kind of like splashing it on there. Plop, plop, plat, splash, splash.
Does it tell you about cooking it?
The mixing solution starch was boiled in water to enhance and finish early. They said it was either potato, a wheat, or corn. Literally,
yes, I can't even remember what we used to bake the starch. And then you had that thing that started with an S. It would turn the starch water blue.
That's so interesting. Oh, wait, Miss Eula. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Oh, they took that boy video down. I told y'all they was going to take his video down. I'm not showing none of that. I'm not showing none of that. They took his video down, and they might take his damn channel. I'm not messing with them people. I'm not finna take. Oh, hell no. They said video is unavailable. I don't even know if I can go to his channel. I already knew that was finna clip his wings. Oh, hell no. Let me tell y'all something. These people are not playing about their stuff. Listen, turn on BET to see BET Awards. That's all I gotta say. Oh, another one's unavailable. I'm not playing. See, these people got 100 subscribers. They can lose their channel. Bitch, no. I'm sorry, Miss Eula. Y'all gotta turn on BET. They will copyright it. And listen, how are they doing it so quick while it's happening? They said, what video, Darnell? The BET Awards is on. If anybody, well, I'm on right now, but I will say BET Awards on. We finna get off. But I wanted to show the BET Awards, but baby, something told me hell no. And I'm glad I did not. Baby, they snatching channels. I just went back to that boy's channel that was playing. They let him play the whole red carpet, y'all. Literally, they let him play the whole red carpet. And when that BET came on, when the awards came on, oh, baby, no.
Yeah, a lot of times they do that. You can watch the red carpet, but then they won't let you watch the rest.
I'm not doing that. They got a way. The algorithm is rhythm, and you know the AI is AI. And anyway, I don't even know. Isn't that a paid segment? No. Here's the thing. The BET Awards want you to watch them on BET and who they pay for you to watch them on. They're not trying to get a free. It's kind of like a bootleg CD. They're not trying to let you watch them on YouTube for somebody else to get paid for you watching them. I'm recording on the DVR. I want to see. I don't even have. I don't even watch TV like that. I'm gonna find a way to watch it on my own with my own eyes. I'm not finna play it on my channel. I'm not finna play with y'all. But the BET Awards are on, and if y'all got the BET, go watch it. I'm not finna share it. I said I knew they was gonna take that boy's channel. I said I knew it. But like Miss Julie said, they let that boy play over an hour worth of the, what is it called?
The carpet part.
The carpet, the red carpet. Let him play all of that. He thought, hey, what the young people say, you thought shit was sweet. Miss Julie, that means that he thought it was easy.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when these shows come on too, what they do is when you have to pay for a certain channel to see them on, the next day they will air on YouTube for free.
Okay, well
so anybody that wants to see it tomorrow can check YouTube tomorrow or maybe the next day, because a lot of times they're new. Because I just watched that one. What did the one they just have on there? That was a big thing. I can't even remember what it was. I wanted to watch it, but I didn't pay for it. But I got it free on YouTube the next day.
Well, I'm going to check it the next day because I ain't paying for Nathaniel.
Listen, I'm going to let you go because I was just making me a small little Italian sub because I haven't eaten since breakfast. Well, what do I have? I have ham. I have ham.
Okay.
I have turkey.
Okay.
I have what is this called? Oh, I have some pepperoni.
Okay.
Which is for making sandwiches. I have some old-fashioned loaf, and I have some mortadella.
Okay.
And
wait, what's mortadella?
It's an Italian bologna.
Oh.
It's
and what
Italian
you said
bologna.
before mortadella, I may not know that either.
I've got turkey. I got old-fashioned loaf.
What's that?
Old-fashioned. Well, I'll tell you what. That's what we had years ago. You could buy old-fashioned loaf, just like you can buy olive loaf. Do you know what olive loaf is?
No.
Probably not. But you can still get it like at Myers, and for sure they have old-fashioned loaf. It's a lunch meat.
Okay. I never heard of it.
No, I don't. I'm trying to see if I have the ingredients. I'm trying to see where is the damn ingredient.
What kind of meat is it from? Is it from what?
Pork and beef.
And beef. Okay.
Separated turkey water, modified food starch, dextrose something, and the rest of the other bullshit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's called old-fashioned loaf.
Old-fashioned loaf.
I used to love olive loaf too, where they used to have the olives, the green olives with the pimentos and sliced dip. I used to like that too, but they didn't even have it this time. So you don't always have that one.
Okay.
Sometimes, and you can get kielbasa loaf. Have you ever had kielbasa loaf?
No, what is that?
Well, you know what kielbasa is. They make a kielbasa loaf, which is a little bigger.
What are you saying? Kielbasa?
Like kielbasa sausage. It's called kielbasa loaf.
I have no idea. Kielbasa.
Yeah. Yeah, they have it at Myers here once in a while. I don't know if you have any Myers near your place.
No, so the only place when I was in Michigan, I had visited a Myers, in which I loved the store, but we don't have those here.
Yeah, that's too bad because that's where I do my main shopping. I buy nothing from what do you call that other place that's everything imported from China.
Walmart and all that stuff.
Oh hell, I don't buy. I've been in there twice in my life. The produce is like half dead. Most of their stuff is imported from foreign countries. I don't buy nothing from there.
Oh, is it like kielbasa sausage? I know kielbasa sausage. I don't eat it that much, but
except for it's a lunch meat that tastes like the kielbasa.
So no, so Myers, when I went to Michigan, I went to Myers, I went to Detroit, and I went to Myers.
That's where I live now.
Oh, I loved Myers. I love Myers. And Ms. Eula, I told people as well, and I don't know if it's so easy to do now. Well, first of all, I was in Kalamazoo, but we went to Detroit from Kalamazoo. And then from Kalamazoo, from Detroit, we went over to Canada with no problems across the bridge.
Yep.
Without a passport.
Yep. It takes me, I can cross the bridge within 10 to 12 minutes.
So, Ms. Eula, can you still go across there without the passport? Because I didn't have a passport. They just checked my ID.
Michigan, all we needed was our driver's license.
That's all they looked at. They looked at my driver's license. They looked up under my car with the mirror.
But now you have to have a special. Now you have to have a special driver's license.
The real ID.
Passport. Yeah.
Oh, I got the real
ID. With your driver's ID.
Yeah, I got the real ID. So y'all listen to this. You can still literally. Y'all may think I told y'all this before. Y'all may think it's crazy. You can literally go across a bridge from Detroit to Canada, and it's not a big thing, and you can come back. And when you
have to go through customs.
You got to go to customs, but it wasn't a thing. They checked my ID. Now this was a long time ago. That's why I was asking, was it still the same? Yeah. They checked my ID. They looked under the car, whatever. They asked me why I was going over there, and I said to visit. I never been there, and whatever. And they let me over there. And so then you enter into Windsor, Canada. Am I right, Miss Eula? Yep. You enter into Windsor, Canada. You listen. This is the regret that I have. This was the winter time when I entered into Windsor, Canada from Detroit. They had plowed the snow, and the snow was up to my hips. I said, I said, baby, I'm not finna mess around over here. Because here's the thing, I don't know if 911 works, if it's 811, 711, I don't know if my insurance. I said no. Now I heard the Cash App, but honestly, I don't see it. So maybe I'll come back and I can see it. But listen, closing out, we're going to close out soon. If you want to support the channel, please do. Please support the Cash App if you can. If you want to send a super chat or super sticker, you can do it as well. So Ms. Eula, so we went into Windsor. That snow was actually not even my hip, above my hip. I said, I am not driving too much past here because here's the thing. I haven't done any studying or research. I just learned that I could do this. But what I did do, they got that casino. They got that casino right there in Windsor.
Yeah, right there. Mm-hmm.
And so you can go to that casino right there in Windsor. You don't even need to be but 8. It used to be you didn't need to be but 18 years old to go to that casino in Windsor.
Yep.
And
you know they have a tunnel also that goes to Detroit. Also,
really? No, I didn't go through the tunnel.
Yeah, the tunnel's just down a little further, past the that Belle Isle or whatever you call it. And now we have a new bridge, but it ain't open yet. We have the Gordie Howe Bridge they've just built, and it was supposed to open. It was supposed to open the 11th, I believe, of this past month, but Trump's done something to hold it up,
Oh
but it's going to
God.
be open. It's the big Gordie Howe Bridge. It's beautiful.
And you know,
So that's 3 ways now.
3 ways, and I correct that. I'm so sorry. I went to the Myers in Kalamazoo. I went
Okay.
to a couple of more places in Detroit in which the person who I was with was trying to like kind of school me on Detroit. He was like, "This is not Georgia. Don't speak to people." I'm like, "Don't speak to people." He was like, "No, don't say hello to nobody because." And I don't know if he
Oh,
was
you
making.
can. Oh, Midwesterner people are friendly. What's she talking about? You can speak to anybody.
He told me don't speak to nobody in Detroit because he said they're gonna like look at it differently or whatever. So I didn't speak to nobody.
He's so foolish. So I don't know who told you that, but they're full of shit.
Now, what I did notice that there was a lot of Snaggletooth people in Detroit. Now, I don't know if that's because later on they came out about that Flint water. I don't know. I just noticed it was not Snaggletooth. But anyway, we was able to cross that bridge easily, and so from my understanding between Ms. Eula and somebody else I talked to, y'all can still cross that bridge. I've talked to, and I'm just gonna say, when I talked to what's her name? Vera, she didn't even know, and she lives in Detroit, that you can cross that bridge that goes to Canada. You can go over to Canada and drive into Canada and have fun and come back.
Why wouldn't Vera have known that? Because she'd never been to Canada, probably.
I guess she never thought about doing it or whatever, but I was telling her, yes, you can go do that. And then you can drive into Canada and go to Toronto or something. It's like, what, 3 hours, 4 hours or so? But I didn't do it because it was snowing. I said, no, man.
We used to go play bingo. And they have better bingo in Canada. They have it every hour on the hour. They have $1,000 jackpot, and it all goes to your to charity. And all the people from the college are the ones that work it. So if you win, you give those college kids just a little bit of your money. Mm-hmm. But it all goes to charity. And so we used to go there all the time. My niece Leah used to hit that jackpot all the time. She was lucky.
And I definitely saw Black people in Canada, even in like their first city, which is Windsor. They got like, so like y'all, for those who haven't been, right? And same thing when I went to Jamaica, I just thought several things was different interests, but particularly Canada. So they like, if they have M&Ms, their M&Ms not gonna look like our M&Ms, or their Skittles not gonna quite look like our Skittles, or their Sprite or whatever. So that was very interesting. Some currency I got from there just to have it or whatever. And so it wasn't a big thing, and you did not have to have a passport. And I think from what Ms. Eula, and y'all could do your own research because this was a while ago, over 10 years probably. But you may be able to still go over there from Detroit. Now, Ms. Eula said about 3 different ways. I don't know if I want to go under. I'd rather go over.
I've been under one time. I went under one time. And it's just a little weird. It's all lit up and everything. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, the Detroit River all on top of me. You think about that.
Tania, Shawnette said that's where Tania is from too, Windsor. And Windsor was nice. I was scary because that was probably the most snow that I ever seen piled up. And so my mind went to, I don't want to go into this country like that, and I don't know what to call, because I'm pretty sure it's probably not 911. I hadn't done no studies, and this was a while ago, and so I just chilled out in Windsor. How about that? But no,
well, we get the same amount of snow in Detroit too sometimes, but you know what? Through the years, the snow ain't nothing like it used to be back in the 50s on the farm and stuff. It's got less and less and less.
It was definitely less snow that year in Detroit than it was in Windsor. It was definitely less.
Oh, ended up being less than in Windsor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just happened that the belt got them more than us then. But we've had big snows here in Detroit, like back in the 50s and 60s, where it would be, covering your whole front door. But it's not like, you don't get that no more. You don't get the drifts like that anymore. Our winters isn't as bad as what they used to be at all.
Well, that's good, but like that snow was piled high. Now, I will say, when I grew up in New York, I did see snow like that, but I wasn't driving because I grew up in New York as
Yeah,
a
yeah.
child.
New York still gets bad.
So I saw that before, but it was just a matter of me being an adult and driving through it and not knowing, like, did they salt their roads? Was I gonna? Because here's the thing, I would wanted to go to Toronto. Listen, I wanted to go to Toronto, get a hotel. The next morning we're in Toronto, like all of these things. But and maybe I wish I wasn't afraid to do that, and maybe I'll do it again and go to Toronto because it
Yeah,
was
I've
just,
never been to Toronto,
when I say
but
it was
Toronto they
so
say
easy
it's
to get in,
really,
y'all. It was so
yeah,
easy.
they say Toronto's a place you should go to also. Go in the summer or the spring. You know what I mean, when there's no snow.
Hmm. I will
So
have to
listen,
do that.
I'm gonna let you go because my time is 9 o'clock. What time is it where you're at?
9 o'clock, but that's early for me. So go ahead, Miss
Oh,
Beulah.
okay. Well,
But
this is late for me to be eating a little sandwich. Let me
go
tell
ahead
you.
and eat your sandwich. You gonna have a little chip or something with it?
Nope, I'm just gonna have. It's actually not even a very big sandwich. I took a little thing of French bread, and so
Hmm.
that's how little the bread is. And I'm just doing. I cut it kind of thin, and that's all I'm going to eat because I only eat twice a day, and I had my breakfast at about 1 o'clock, so I think it's time to get something in my stomach.
All right. Well, Miss Eula, we love you. We will talk to you later. Thank you for joining. And
Yeah.
go ahead and eat your
Okay.
sandwich.
Okie dokie. So good talking to you again.
All right, you as well.
Okay. Bye bye.
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 Girl, that lady got mad because Miss Eula said she had used that phone look, me going back to the bullshit.
Did you?
So no, listen. So Toronto from Windsor is like over a little bit over 3 hours, and I wanted to do that so bad, but I got scary. I didn't do it. But when I go back, I'm gonna do it. That was good a conversation exactly, and
Yes, it was.
I'm finna y'all gotta stop. Y'all are actually triggering me because no, it was great communication and conversation. Come on, Darnell, let's go to Canada. Let's go to Canada. When I tell you I cannot go in the wintertime because I'm not gonna do that. I want to drive right over there and get them people, and they had all of the guns out and stuff. And they looked at my license and they looked under the car with a mirror and they might have looked in the trunk. And baby, they said, go ahead on over there. I said, these people have turned me loose in their country. Listen, no, like y'all, for the life of me, I don't understand the problem. Like, can some I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up right now because I don't understand what happened. Some things my brain have a hard time understanding. So, but anyway, I'm gonna not think about it.
Please don't.
I'm gonna not think about it, and I'm gonna go on about my business about it. But I got a lot of questions. Shanae said she went under the tunnel. Okay, so she went under the tunnel, and I went above. I went above the bridge, and if I'm not, I went on the bridge. And if I'm not mistaken, this bridge was one that has the. I don't know what it's called, y'all. When it can let up and let down for the ships to go underneath. I want to say it was that kind of bridge, but it was very interesting.
Mm.
But anyway, don't talk about a phone.
Anyway, get your mind off of
The hell just fucking happened?
it. Might have been different in her age.
Yeah, that was the point.
Because it was 20 years back.
Bitch, she said the fuck with y'all 20 years back ago. She don't hear, but she don't hear that shit. The fuck y'all had going on 20 years before she was born. It's all about that age. She don't hear that shit.
But
You
I
know
like
what?
this conversation. We went back to old school way.
We did, but God somebody knows. Look, she might be mad I said that. That what my great grandma used to say. God somebody knows.
Oh
You know,
Lord.
I like some old ass shit. When my great grandma
Yes.
used to say some shit like God somebody knows. That's some old ass shit. My grandma used to say. There was 24 inches of snow on the ground when my daughter was 92. God somebody knows. It ain't probably that many people heard of that. But I did. My great grandma used to say that. And she said go to shit instead of go to hell.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And they can
They
cuss
said
back then.
she was mad, man. God somebody know. The crank phone was before I learned something. No, listen, it was before both of us, and we learned something new. I thought that
Yep.
was probably the point. The hip hop hill. I had a tour through the tunnels and also went out on a boat, and the falls were all around us. Mm-hmm.
It's like back.
Eh,
I remember the internet back in the days when you
they
used to
said
have an
that.
internet card.
Oh, I didn't mean to scream. Let's not
AOL.
go. Let's not go back in the days. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not go back in the days. You know what? You're absolutely right. Let's not go back in the days. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'm not gonna go back in the days. Don't worry about it. I'm not. Anyway, we're not gonna go back in the days. Thank you for reminding me. Uh, Lord forbid we went back in them days. You learn something new each day. You sure do.
Yep.
Don't go back in them days. Anyway,
You
what
sure
is
do learn
this?
new.
I'm looking for my back itching. Oh, there it is right now. I still have a landline. No, my mom still has a landline. I've been telling them to get rid of. You paying? You just wasting money. Cause don't nobody call that phone, but the telemarketers. Shit. But she's, you know, that number has been in our family. But you know, I ain't gonna lie. I probably will hold on to it too. That number has been in our family probably over 40 years, 50 years. I don't know.
Oh, y'all like us. We had one number that been out since I was born.
Mm-hmm.
And baby, I know, and that's what number we use everywhere. Kroger's, at the gas station.
Exactly.
That grandma number, well, baby, that number is embedded in your head. I can remember today. 713 697 4309.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Oh, they said Carter B performing now. I ain't miscatch it.
I don't know. I'm scared. I can't. Let me see if I can refresh. Video unavailable. Another one.
Oh,
They getting them off of them.
they getting them.
I'm not finna
Usually
show
you can go on
nothing.
YouTube and watch it.
Like somebody said, you better go the next day. Was that Miss Eula? You better
Yeah.
go the next day. So baby, they're taking them down. They taking them down. I'm not going over there. And I can imagine why they would do that. Because they spend all that money Let me see if I can find it, y'all. YouTube. And these people think they're gonna get away with it. You're not. Okay, let me see. So somebody got the video and they got a big, they got big, let me tell you what they're doing, y'all. I'm not finna do that. These are people with 100 people on their channel, 300 on this one. They're showing Cardi, right? But oh wait, can y'all hear that? They're showing her, but they're putting a big block in the middle of her. I'm not even finna do that. I'm not playing with these people. Cause baby, whole channel be gone mess around. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for loving me. I never would imagine. No man. Anyway, I'm finna go back again. If you can support the channel, please do. I ain't gonna even say we were so much away from my cash up go, because baby, I mean, I gotta add it up. But if you could support this channel in the replay, please do, because everybody ain't broke. And I would appreciate that. I will see y'all on the next live, which will be tomorrow, unless something happens. All right, well, good night. Good night, Antoinette. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. I enjoyed this conversation, actually, me personally.
I did.
And it was unexpected, out of the blue. We didn't know there was, I enjoyed it. So I will talk to y'all later.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.